and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a springtime wreath. Now what you will need for this is some fake flowers. For example, these ones I got from Wilkinson's. They were £2 for a bunch, and I can cut little bits off these and use these on my wreath. Or there is this ivy from Poundland, artificial ivy. You could use some of that and chop it down. You can see the ivy inside. That obviously is £1. Or another idea is this which was from Poundland, and this is a flower bead spray. You could use bits of these if you want to. I'm not too sure yet what I'm going to use on mine, but it's going to be a mixture of these things. I've also got other flowers lying around, like I've got some roses from previous projects and other flowers what I got from eBay. So I'm not too sure what one I'm going to put on that wreath yet. But first things first, you need a wreath ring. Now you can get polystyrene rings from Poundland. You can get metal rings from any hardware store. For example, like this one, which is a wire circle ring. This one was 90p. This was from a hardware store. You can get it from there's a store called Boys. You can get these ring wreaths from anywhere really, from garden centres as well. The next item I got for it is this jute twine. You can get this colour in the beige, or you can get green, but I decided to do beige on mine because I thought it'd look a bit more rustic. Hopefully, touch wood. This is the first time I'm making it. So what you do first, this was, oh my gosh, I think this was about £1.99. I'll find out and I'll put it on the bottom of the screen what this was. What you do, you will also need a glue gun. You can get glue guns off eBay for up to £5, or you can get them from Poundland for £2. I've got mine from eBay, which I will be using. And you also need some cutters to be able to cut the flowers. So let's go, because I thought it'd be easier. I need to edit that. Now I got the wiring because I thought it'd be easier to do my design. It doesn't matter what sort of ring you got. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off with this twine. We're going to tie it around the metal bit, and we're going to tie a knot. And this is to start it off. I'm trying to do everything on like a box, like some other YouTuber I watched does, Rosie Henshaw. I love watching her craft videos, and I kind of got this idea from her in a way, because she's made this lovely Valentine's wreath. You go check out her page, and she's also done some spring stuff as well, so she does some beautiful crafts. Right, so thank you, Rosie Henshaw, for this tip. I'm leaning on something and doing the video at the same time. Excuse my background, I'm having to use the spare bedroom, and it's also obviously got junk in. It's got eBay stuff. It's sort of junk room in a minute, so I've tried to do a decent background, but that kind of worked. Anyway, let's get started. Now what we need to do is we need to thread this round lots and lots of times. Now this will be the most tiresome bit. It will take quite a while to do, but the end result is going to be fantastic. So if you see what I'm doing here, I'm just going round and round and round lots of times. And then you pull it taut, it will be giving this kind of effect all the way around. Now I'm going to do this on time lapse. You see me doing it really fast, and it'll look like it's only took about 5 seconds, but probably took me about half an hour. See you in a bit. Get with me.
First impression, you OPN, we should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot, get ya. The door's OPN, take that hot road and hop in. First impression, you OPN, we should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot, get ya. The door's OPN, take that hot road and hop in. first impression.
Right, I've actually just shown you a little bit of time hop there because it will take too much of a video up. I've been sitting here about, say, 15 minutes now, and it's took me 15 minutes to do that much. So it should take me another 15 to 20 to do that. So in total it's about 35 minutes just to get the twine all around us. It's a bit time consuming, but if you don't want to do that, like I said, just get a polystyrene wreath or anything, and then you can cover that up with all the flowers and things. You don't have to do anything like this. I just wanted to have more of a rustic design. So I'll get back to you, I'll finish this off and I'll come back on. Right, finally, after half an hour, that is all done. It's a bit time consuming, like I said, but I want this effect, so I'm not bothered about how long it takes. Right, some people when they do wreaths, they cover the whole lot all the way around, and others, a bit like I said before about Rosie Henshaw, she just does the decoration on the bottom. Now, what I need to do first is, obviously I need to get the thing to hang it on, so we use the same twine that we used to decorate this. And we make our little loop because I want to decorate just the bottom. So let's do a little knot. She says, as she's trying to do a video. Oh. All right, double knot it again. And that's the hanging bit. I'm going to decorate the bottom. Now, I'll take these out of the packet so you can also see what they look like as well as me, because I haven't seen these yet. And this is the ivy from Poundland. Oops. So it's all wrapped up. And what I might do is unravel it first, because it's a nightmare. I'm saying it's twice full. Let's get it unravelled first and see how much we've got. Does it say the length on the packet? Yes, 2.1 metres you get of this. Actually, I might take it all round the wreath and just put the flowers at the bottom. You can do whatever sort of design you want. It's totally up to you. Now, you can either glue gun this bit on first when you start, or just tie it like I'm going to. That's the first bit, and we're going to wrap it all the way round the wreath. It's a bit fiddly. Yes, we'll tie it first. As you can see, I'm just going to tie these two bits together rather than glue it, because the reason why I'm not going to glue this bit, I'm just going to tie it, is because if I decide to change the design another year, I might design to have leaves on and not the ivy. Right. Do I need the actual whole 2 metres? I probably do for a wreath. It's a bit fiddly. I was going to say tiddly. It's a bit fiddly. Oh, Esther. You know, you try to do these videos and look all professional. He just ends up going wrong. Like it's a disaster. Right, there we are. I know where I am now. Right. In and over. I mean, you can have it quite spaced apart or close together. I might actually not need it all. I might have a bit of spare. which is good because I can use this then for another project. We'll cut that. I think it cuts with scissors. You don't really need the wire. Nope, it cuts fine with scissors. I've got about that much left over, which is about an arm's length left over. Can use that for another craft. Right, I'm going to get at the end, tie it together, and then there's that at the moment. I've got ivy going all the way around. Now, flowers. I'm not sure if to use some of these. I think these might be best. I could also shove a couple of roses in if I have to, but we're going to do the flowers. Now I'm going to aim you down so you can kind of see a bit more of what I'm doing. I've got my glue gun heating up. Well, I thought I had my glue gun heating up. I haven't even switched the plug on. I think it's heating up now. Right, and what we're going to do is I'm going to get some of these flowers and I'm going to drop one on the floor. Some of these flowers, and I'm going to cut them off because I'm going to want that one. I'm not very good at flower arranging, so wish me luck. And then that leaf. The orange rose. Do you know, I actually love this bunch that's from Wilkinson's. It's £2. There was a couple of other bunches as well in Wilkinson's, like different colour themes. And they were like £2.50 to £3. This was the cheapest one, which I picked up. Now, as you see, that's the end that you hang up, and this is going to be the end that I need to decorate. So we need to get you on there. Is my glue gun heated? Yes, I think it is. Now I don't need that much of the wire, do I? If you wanted to, you could just thread them through the twine that's on here, or you could glue gun it. Totally up to you. I'm just going to thread that one through for now. And then I need it to look nice and fancy. So we're going to glue gun this one on. Is my glue gun warm enough? Yeah. We're going to glue gun it on. If you see, I just put a bit of glue on the twine. And then we stick that on. Like so. And then we get the sunflower. We push these leaves up. So cut off the surplus on the end here that we don't want. I'm so glad you can't see my face doing this bit because it's a picture. And we're going to stick this one over here. Well, then the leaf's going to get in the way a bit. So we do it there. I think we're going to stick it there. It's the first time I'm actually doing a wreath, a springtime wreath. Oh my days, some of them are quite tough. Now every now and again just hang it up so you get your arrangement just perfect.
Let your emotion waterfall open up. Open up. Need to deep breathe, heart and complications. Open up. Need to rebreathe our Open up. You OPN. Bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take that hot road and hop in. You OPN. Bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda.
So if you see, it is fairly easy to make a wreath. You've just got to be able to cut these. You've just got to make sure you've got the right equipment, the glue gun, etc, etc. I don't want any of these twigs sticking out, so I'm going to have to cut these down. Oh, and I might be missing just one little rose, I think. Just one white rose. I'm no good at flower arranging at all. I did go for a florist job once when I was 16, and I failed the interview because of the maths. I'm useless at maths, and all these questions were all fractions and decimal points and times tables. I completely balls it up. Right, we'll stick that rose on. Now, I just want to make sure this twine doesn't come undone, don't I? So I'm going to stick this down as well. And, as you can see, then that is my spring wreath. I am so pleased with that. And all you've got to do is then put a hook on your door and you can hang this up. I'm going to hang this up downstairs. So that is the spring wreath. That's the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe and click the notification bell at the bottom of the screen. And I'll see you all very soon for my next video. Bye.